Just a minute. Okay. All right. I'm back. Let's see. Welcome, AW here and more. Welcome. See my buddy Red's here already. Red bastard. Blind is it? Did he? Oh, you know what? I forgot to give the stream out to him. Thanks for reminding me. $15 from Warner Brothers. Okay. Yo. 15 minutes out from the Warner Brothers presentation. Okay. Let's hope I get as many people as I did. Yeah, they're the sequel to Once Upon in Hollywood is crazy. That's crazy. But let's see. Let's see if I get more people like I got yesterday. Okay. Because yesterday, okay, I got some people this time. Welcome, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe if you're new here. 15 minutes. All right, guys. Yeah. Well, I did not do Lionsgate. Obviously, that was much earlier in the day, so I apologize for not doing a Lionsgate. So I'll talk about Lionsgate in the meantime before the presentation for Warner Brothers Discovery. Okay, so let's get down to Lionsgate. Okay. Well, the John Wick universe is expanding. Okay. If you're a fan of John Wick, that universe is expanding. The ballerina comes up very soon, but Donnie Yen's character is going to get a spin-off of his own, okay? And he's going to direct and star in it, okay? Also, we're going to get a prequel to John Wick, an animation prequel to John Wick, also, okay? All right? A prequel to John Wick, also, an animation John Wick prequel, okay? Right? So the John Wick, the John WCU, the John Wick Cinematic Universe is expanding. Okay, that's all right. Lionsgate. That's what kicked off Lionsgate. And John Wick 5 is officially in the works. I can't forget about John Wick 5. That's in the works too. John Wick 5. Okay. We're getting the 5th John Wick movie. Keanu Reeves is going to be. Oh, we know Keanu Reeves is in Ballerina. So yeah, so I can't say that. I mean, I was gonna say he was in Ballerina, but he is in Ballerina. From the trailer, and he is not a cameo in Ballerina. He has a role in Ballerina. It's a significant role in Ballerina, and okay, the role is what they say. What the role is that he's there to track down, hunt down Anna Damaris's character. Okay. And I'm gonna invite Degrassi in. Because I think when Degrassi's ever ready to come in. All right. I understand Degrassi. I understand. Uh, so, what other news from Lionsgate there was? So, Now You See Me. Now You See Me 3 has a different title. It's called Now You See Me, No You Don't, right? Now You See Me, Now You Don't. And now if fourth movie's in the work, what's up, Sideways? And AWO. The fourth movie's in the works for Now You See Me. Happy April Fool's Day. Yeah. Brandon knows. All right. Okay. Oh, Hunger Games, another Hunger Games movie, Sunrise of the Reaping, that's been announced by Lionsgate. Okay. Also, we got a Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried film and a Jenna Ortega in a Weekend film. Weekend, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how about seeing the Weekend in the film. He he wasn't successful in the Idol. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about seeing a Weekend in a film. I know I can't defend my Canadian because he is Canadian. I can't. You know what? I can't just defend him just because he's Canadian. I have to be honest. But welcome, guys. If you're you got what 10 minutes, 9 minutes, 9 minutes. Now it won't exactly start on the spot, I believe, and I don't think this is gonna end before Daredevil. Okay, so I do plan to do a Daredevil review. So once I'm done with Warner Brothers, once I'm done with the Warner Brothers live stream, I'm gonna watch Daredevil and start a Daredevil live stream review for tonight's episode. Okay, that's the plan. Okay, that's so. If you guys are planning to come back later for that, I appreciate it. And tomorrow we're gonna look at Amazon and Universal. No Universal live stream, but I will definitely. But normal time when I do a normal time of live streams on at night on the weekdays, it'll be during Amazon. While I recap Universal, Amazon will have their live stream during the same time as I'm recapping Universal. So yeah, we'll be live. Oh yeah, Zaslav for sure. Zaslav, yeah. All right. All right. Also, Warner Brothers news, obviously. Okay. I don't know how many of you have seen Minecraft. I don't know if you care because Minecraft looks terrible. It looks horrible. But Warner Brothers has revealed that they're going to show 5 minutes of footage of Superman before the Minecraft movie. And to me, this is not desperation on Superman, okay? This has nothing to do with Superman. To me, this is Warner Brothers trying to get more people to see Minecraft. Okay, now Minecraft looks on track to be a solid opening, but from what I hear, it's not a good movie. A good movie. From what I hear, Minecraft is not a good movie. So this might be a desperate way to try to get more people to see Minecraft. This is because of the Superman trailer. This is not bad. Doesn't make Superman look bad. This is actually really not. This is actually doesn't make Superman. This actually makes Minecraft look bad. Minecraft look bad, not Superman. I saw the leaks. I won't mention them here, but I just see the leaks. Here's Degrassi. And yeah, hey Degrassi.
What's up?
What's up? Ready for Warner Brothers? About 5 minutes, 4 minutes.
I feel like this will probably be the only studio event that fills up this week.
You don't think Disney will?
Well, yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Well, the thing is,
They
is there
rarely
really-
ever do any of these panels recessively.
They don't get live stream. No, these don't get live stream. The thing is, Disney, I don't know if they're going to show any Star Wars stuff because they have Celebration this month.
That
too.
might change next year, Aaron.
What? Oh.
Them live streaming certain events.
I think Celebration is said they're live streaming it from Japan.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Cinema United. Like I said, NATO changed their name, and the show's going to change its name. And I suspect they're going to open it up. I don't know. It may become your standard fan convention, unfortunately.
Fan convention.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's really no other way to put it. What other can, like, nobody goes to an electronic convention unless they're in electronics. Nobody goes to a frozen food convention unless they're in frozen food.
Oh, of course, yeah. If they're in
Nobody
that field.
should go to it. Nobody should go to a movie because it's a movie theater convention. It's not really about movies. It's about movie theaters. And yeah,
It's mostly about upcoming films, really.
Yeah, well, no, I mean it's meant to sell things to theater owners. That is its primary mission and goal.
Mm-hmm.
It's by theater owners for theater owners. That's what it's always been. An open space for studios and production houses to push their movies and for concessionaires to push their products and for the machine manufacturers projection for all of your technology that's involved with the movie going experience, right?
Yeah.
This is where they will be, where you find all of your collectible popcorn vessel pitches. It's become a big part of the show.
Most of the movies that are not the big blockbuster movies, they're not going to do well anyway. I don't think they're probably going to be like, well, we'll see it, but nobody's going to see it. Like, I'm sorry, like, the problem is blockbuster movies sell, get the audience, despite not being the best movies. And I think these studios know that, but they don't care. Look, I think it's just desperate for Warner Brothers to get people to see Minecraft by putting 5 minutes of Superman, a preview. That's desperation for Minecraft, in my view, my opinion. Not Superman. And yeah, I should be starting in 2 minutes, guys. Yeah, so you're not a John Wick fan, are you? Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know where Degrassi went. He maybe had to do something. It happens. I don't care about what I know.
Say that again, sweetie. What, Laura? What did you say, nerds?
Nerds!
Oh. That's your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Kind of am. We kind of are. It's cool to be nerds now.
Yeah.
Back then, nerds was nerds. People picked on nerds. Nerds don't get picked on anymore.
She's just being silly.
I know. Man,
If anyone's a nerd, it's her.
you don't care about um, John Wick, do you?
I mean, good movies,
It's
but
it's
I'm
one.
just I mean I don't know. I don't understand. I guess I just don't get how it's a franchise IP universe thing. I don't.
Well, we need more of them because there's
I
not a
guess
lot of
I've
them.
grown tired of the whole like stretching a concept in a world so thin that it just becomes meaningless to me.
Does Lionsgate even have a franchise IP like just besides John Wick?
Whatever they have on Stars, they have a lot of TV, a lot of cable,
No.
like the Power. I consider Power a franchise because it's had so many different iterations, so many different spin-off shows.
Release the Doom guy. I hope Brand New Day is
Noah Hawley's. I mean, that's quite literally true. Noah Hawley's Doom is the blueprint for the MCU Doom.
Mm-hmm. Has a panel
It's hard
Well,
for people to accept that
supposedly
they're doing the same. Go ahead.
supposedly starts now. Well, it's 7:30, but 4:30 there. But it usually takes long. The thing is, they tell you to come in at this time so you can get settled. Then they'll start. Once they see enough seats filled or whatever, then they'll start. It's not like sports where like you have to start at a specific time. This right. Um,
Yeah,
well, they actually kind of do. Well,
even sports don't start at a specific time.
Well, they tell you like seven. They tell you 7 o'clock for like a basketball hockey game, but they don't. It doesn't start till like 7:10. Baseball. Baseball. They tell you exactly when first pitch is.
Yeah.
Usually 7 o'clock.
Concerts never start on time.
Wrestling. You know what they do with wrestling tickets? They tell you to come at least an hour and a half or half an hour early before the actual event starts.
Yeah, if you want good cheap tickets.
Yeah.
It's the same for concerts too, because you have a combination of unsold tickets, and then the people that didn't pick their tickets up at will call, the no shows, are great. But I'm usually already in the door before before the shows are even usually announced. So I don't.
Wrestling tickets.
I don't sweat it.
Wrestling tickets are expensive as hell now. It's crazy.
Everything is expensive as hell now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. People still go. People spend their lives like people like hardcore wrestling fans just they save up the money just to go to like a paper like WrestleMania or something like that, or Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Some people save their whole lives just to take one vacation before they die. That's the reality of most people's existence. It's scraping by to do anything.
I heard Sergeant Rock might be announced today.
Where did Luca give his American Psycho speech?
Yeah, he actually might let you cut out the bag. Say, yeah, I'm here for another event. He might have accidentally said that. I assume that's Sergeant Rock, right? I mean, what else would it be?
Yeah.
And maybe Batman 2 will get a new title. Maybe they'll release a new title today.
I think they're going to stop talking about that for a while.
There was an April Fool's joke where Robert Patrick has the discussions of entering the DCU.
I knew Fincher was making a sequel to a movie that
doesn't need one.
He didn't. A movie that he was making a sequel to a movie that he didn't make, right?
But it doesn't need a sequel.
I didn't expect it to be a Cliff Booth movie. Well, it's not really a sequel.
I mean, yeah,
it's a movie with a character from another movie in it. It's much like
Oh
how,
yeah,
like
Amazon has that.
it's how when Michael Keaton played Ray Nicolette in Steven Soderbergh's Out of Sight and
Mhm.
Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown. There was a creative exchange between two studios, two directors, two production companies that allowed the same actor to play the same part in two different movies from two different studios, from two different directors. And I suspect that that's what this is in a sense. There won't be a lot of like Leo's not going to be in it, they say. I thought it was going to be World War Z.
Who distributed the first one? Because this is going to
Warner
Netflix.
Brothers.
Warner Brothers. So Netflix has the
Yes.
rights now, I guess, because this is going.
Yeah. If it's Fincher, yeah, it's interesting.
So
It's probably another situation where the character. Remember what I said when Tarantino said, "I'm going to stop making movies."
yeah,
It's 10
stop
movies.
directing. Except
What he really means is, I'm going to stop directing movies that I wrote,
yeah,
and I'm going to start writing for other directors and direct for other writers. He's going to stop making his own movies. You see what I'm saying? He'll no longer be writer director Quentin Tarantino after number 10. He'll just be writer Quentin Tarantino or director Quentin Tarantino. He wants to be a journeyman.
yeah. I think the last movie he said he wants to direct is probably not going to get made, but I think it's The Critic.
The movie critic, yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's.
I don't know if it's going to
He
get
said
made.
it's been shelved, but
Uh,
it's my understanding that this script came out of the movie critic. It's of a piece. It may have been part of that script that was kind of carved out and expanded upon into its own project.
maybe I'm surprised Netflix is not there at the event. I guess you don't have much to show. Movies, I guess. How many movies does Netflix usually release a year?
Yeah, but that's not. They're not theatrical.
Yes. Oh, this is all theatrical. Well, that
Yeah,
may change
Netflix
with
will be
Netflix, right? That may change,
they'll
right?
be they'll be at the upfronts.
Yeah, but Netflix will probably change the theatrical. I think there's a good chance they may.
Well, I mean, they own theater. They own two theaters, and then they have licensing agreements with
Yeah.
two other theaters in the United States, and then two more. I think one in London and one in Paris. They don't, despite whatever they're doing with The Magician's Nephew. I think the idea is they also do that with the next Knives Out movie, and I just don't see if the first Narnia, if The Magician's Nephew is a huge success, them balking on it, putting the rest of them out in theaters.
Well, Greta wants them in theaters.
And she's got that cachet now. She can dictate that.
Yeah.
But not even David Fincher can do that.
Well, look, she grossed $1 billion film. She grossed an Oscar contender in Lady Bird.
5 years ago, she didn't have that power. You know who else didn't have that power 5 years ago? Christopher Nolan.
Who?
He might not even have that power now. Because if everything goes shithouse like in the next year, and Universal, whatever it is, whether it's economic collapse, war, another global pandemic, or all three at once.
Yeah.
And Universal says, yeah, the only way your movie's coming out, Chris, is if we put it on Peacock. Yes, we know. It's it's 2 weeks. It's not an entire month. It's 2 weeks, and then there's an option for 2 more weeks. They're holding 2 extra weeks open for Narnia. But the initial run is only 2 weeks, and it's not everywhere. So the potential for the other 2 weeks is for it to be roadshowed. which means they'll just take it from city to city. It'll be a limited engagement and from one city to the next.
This is crazy. Why is CinemaCon is showcasing the marketing director of Cineplex Movies, or the Canadians, the dominant Canadian movie chain, which has been accused of being a monopoly? Canada.
Because it's an international trade show.
Yeah.
It's not just
That's true.
United States and North America.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wonder how many of the 20 plus animated features that Warner Brothers Pictures Animation has in production and or development they'll talk about today.
I wonder if they're gonna drop the Mortal Kombat trailer. The movie does come out in October.
I don't know. The movie trailer. I feel like.
I mean, it should, right? It should.
We still had to go to the theater to see the Phantom Menace trailer in 1999.
I seen the photo of the Gunn, David Cornsett, Rachel Buster, and Nicholas Hoult. I seen the photo. You can see it on X. I don't know where Blinded is. Why is Blinded busy working? Let's go work.
I'm sitting outside. It's the last nice day we're probably going to have for a while.
I think Superman's up first. Oh, Stuart Dickinson, CEO of Vista Group, takes the stage for CinemaCon.
For who? Who? What?
Stuart Dickinson, CEO of Vista Group, takes the stage next at CinemaCon. Because I'm following CinemaCon's X account. So, yeah. Maybe I should put that in notifications.
I don't know. I think I think particularly film fandom puts a little too much truck into this show. It's not like there isn't interesting stuff that comes out of it.
Snyder said this?
What?
Josh Snyder. This is not April's Fool's Joke. I'm told Fincher is fine with Netflix only release and it isn't pushing for the IMAX treatment that Greta Gerwig is getting for her Narnia movie. I find it hard to believe.
I don't. Fincher could care less about movie theaters.
Oh. So he should just work. You know what? He should just work for streaming services. Period.
He kind of does. He's finally coming around on Alien 3 after 35 years. 33 years. No, he's finally starting to talk about it enough to where they might actually be able to get him to talk about it enough to do a commentary.
What is the Warner Bros. Slate this year? I don't know exactly. I know Minecraft, Superman. I don't know exactly.
Sinners.
Oh yeah, Sinners is coming out. Oh, coming out. Is it this month?
It's like what? There's really no other way to put it, but a soft opening.
Sinners.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's not good.
a soft opening, as it in some cities, at the right time in the right theater, you might be able to see it.
Oh, okay. I only know 4 in 2025. Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Mortal Kombat, Sinners, Minecraft,
Superman, F1, Final Destination, The Conjuring.
Oh, Conjuring. Yeah. F1. Yep. F1 is. Is F1 considered Warner Brothers since it's really Apple that produced it? I mean, I
Yeah.
know.
If Warner Brothers is distributing it to theaters, then yes.
Okay.
One
I don't
battle
know
after
what.
another, Mortal Kombat 2, Weapons, yeah. So yeah, it's the sponsors there who speak first.
I think they're gonna lead off with Superman. They don't. They don't go. They don't end with a. They start with a bang. They usually don't end with a bang. Unlike the other big presentation shows. It's like because the Lionsgate, they start off with a bang right away with John Wick, right? Sony did that with like the Son of Spider-Man. They didn't end Spider-Man with the title for Spider-Man 4. They ended with something else. So they really don't end it with a bang. They start off with a bang, but they don't end it with a bang, which I don't find smart. I think you should always end a presentation with a bang and begin one with a bang. It's like a wrestling event, Degrassi. You have an opening match to get the crowd into it, and then the main event.
Oh yeah, everything's got to be a build up to
Yeah, exactly.
I like the Vista Group. They do good work.
Okay, what's CinemaCon's? Yeah, so Jeff Goldstein, president of Global Theatrical Distribution at Warner Bros., is here to officially kick things off.
Greenstein,
Jeff Goldstein.
Goldstein.
Yeah. So I don't know if they're gonna do a slate. They really don't do slates here. I mean, they might just maybe Clayface. Well, Clayface comes out next year, but
Yeah, I mean, Sony was pushing 2027 and 2028 movies yesterday, which is just absolutely ridiculous.
they
So
usually, yeah, they usually don't do cast announcements at CinemaCon. They they don't do cast announcements here. They usually just they just talk about movies coming up like very very in the short term future. Yeah, no DeLuca and Abbey, and yeah, they're gone. They're pretty much gone. I think they're on the hot seat since Zazoff took over DeLuca and Abbey.
like I said last night, I believe that they were going to leave anyway
Oh, okay.
and go back to NG.
Oh, go to Amazon, huh?
Well, that's where they were at before.
Yeah.
But who knows? There are a lot of currently unemployed movie studio executives right now. So
Well, it's hard to become a studio executive, right? Like, it's not a lot of openings, I would think.
no. And anymore, it's basically a stepping stone to your own production company. What happens is you run a studio and then you leave. You're either pushed out or you leave. However,
Hmm.
before you do that, you've already arranged a deal where your new production company has a first look deal with the studio that you just ran. So I'm Toby Emmerich, anyone.
Oh, yeah. He's not with Warner Bros. Anymore, right? Did he leave like a couple years?
Well,
Oh,
he's still
here's
got an
George.
office there.
Oh, but I thought everybody said he was leaving.
He did leave, but his production company that he
Oh,
started after he left didn't.
oh, they still have that. Okay. So, okay. Hey, George, what's up?
Hey, I've been touched by an angel today.
What is that?
Because it's Dogma's officially coming out June 5th in theaters again,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
and
Yeah.
apparently, like, I don't know, like when, like where, but like apparently Kevin Smith said he's gonna be taking the film on tour starting April 20th. Probably like Phantom
I,
events or something.
no, it's no. He's touring the movie city to city. Like I want to say 12 cities,
Oh, okay.
and then they're making a documentary about that. They've been making a documentary about the process of reacquiring the movie and restoring the movie and conceptualizing a sequel, a potential sequel, and then all of the new merch. There's going to be a ton
Okay.
of new merch.
Oh, I'm so excited.
and the eventual 4K Blu-ray and DVD releases. And I'm sure there'll be a VHS.
That angel is so touching me right now.
Oh my god!
Remember,
Okay, that was
George,
weird to say.
I've been
But
talking
let's-
about it. I've been talking about it for like 2 years about the mysterious benefactor who made this happen.
You called it. You
And that Kevin, yes,
that purchase.
Kevin has control of Dogma, and it's happening. It's just a slow and steady process. They're not trying to bite off more than they can chew. They want to see where they're at with it, and now it's all happening.
Oh my! Yo, Kevin needs to mention in a Dogma documentary how he protested his own movie.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be in the documentary too.
That's so funny.
I just watched that footage recently.
So they're doing a
For
sizzle.
reasons.
They're doing a sizzle reel of the upcoming Warner Brother releases.
Also, like John Wick Chapter 5 is officially a thing now. Good lord.
Yeah.
I was rewatching John Wick the other day. I'm like,
Huh?
what?
How old is Keanu Reeves? Is he like in his 60s now? This guy's
I'm gonna need another gun.
I can see the way Keanu Reeves was in the 70s, 80s, the way he talks.
Yeah, he's like 60, 61, something like that.
But you know
I love Keanu Reeves.
the way Keanu Reeves is in real life, he kind of acts like his Bill and Ted character. Really, that's how he acts in real life, kind of, from Bill and Ted.
Honestly, and that's cool. Listen, I have not heard anyone ever complain about Keanu Reeves, so
He's like the nicest fucking guy in Hollywood.
I mean, he seems like a nice guy. I don't know if he really is a nice guy, but he seems like an easygoing guy.
Well, he's Canadian. It helps.
Oh yeah.
No, there's a lot of Hollywood. There's a lot of Canadians in Hollywood. They're not nice. I mean, I know Michael Myers is a pain in the ass. Jim Carrey could be a pain in the ass. It's true. It's true.
No, I believe it.
I miss
Well,
Mike
Jim
Myers.
Carrey, I like. Good lord, Jim Carrey's so crazy.
I really miss Mike Myers.
Yeah. They're doing a sizzle reel for the upcoming films. Oh yeah, I forgot they're doing Conjuring. That's the last Conjuring movie of the
Sure it
franchise.
is.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they said.
They have a whole universe, right? They have like Annabelle, Conjuring. They have like the Lorena. I don't know, like other.
Oh, did you see that there's a new Karate Kid Legends trailer out?
Yeah, it looks good. I like that trailer.
Actually, honestly, like it looks like it could be a really good movie. It wasn't one of my most anticipated movies, but honestly, I think each trailer has been really good. And I think with the finale of Cobra Kai, I think that really helps get the excitement level going.
They won't even reference that show in this movie, I bet.
Probably not.
Yeah, who knows? But listen, more Ralph Macchio, more Danielson with Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Because I keep hearing people say in the comments, like, I want to see Miguel, I want to see Johnny. I'm like, this ain't their story, though.
No,
I think Zapka's already said. I believe Zapka said he's shot, but he knows he's already been cut. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a new chapter. It's not really Ralph Macchio's story. I mean, he's gonna be in it, but it's really.
But it's like no, he's probably gonna play the same role that Stallone
Yeah.
played in the Creed movies, like the mentor.
The thing, have you noticed every Karate Kid, when they have a new protagonist, there's always a single mother because they always want the sensei to be the father figure, right? So that's why they don't have an actual father.
So okay, so that means if the next Karate Kid movie, if they have a single father, the mentor has to be a woman. No, that's the rule then. So if the kid that's getting bullied has a single dad, it has to be a woman mentoring them to fill in the mom void, and then it's going to be called woke.
Can you imagine the guys? Like you're on the hot seat. That's always looking to replace you, and you go on stage. Can you imagine the pressure that is? Like you could feeling the pressure.
They don't care. Somebody like Michael DeLuca, he doesn't care.
Thing is, like a lot of
they'll
these
just
guys,
go to the next place. They don't.
I'm sure.
they're lateral moves.
Yeah, you have friends. Has a resume, friends,
See,
buddies.
like I don't know like everything 100% about the entertainment industry, but from what it sounds like, it's basically like sports. Like if some person leaves
Well, that's the
another
thing, George.
team,
No one does. Even people that are steeped in it literally
Mhm.
every day.
but it's
Like
like
it's their
from what
livelihood.
it sounds like,
They don't even know.
it's not so different from NBA GM teams where like someone will leave a team and then they're gonna go to the next team and get a front office
Yeah,
job there.
and up in the C-suite, sure. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, think about it. Like, didn't Tom Rothman like mess around with stuff at Fox and he got the job at Sony?
Yeah.
Tom Rothman's worked everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, he came from 20th Century Fox to Sony because of Wolverine Origins. No, that was just part of it.
Hitting theaters next month are both Minecraft and Sinners. I'm gonna let you all know.
God, these guys are just it's another thing where it's like a gerontocracy. It's just I'm in my mid-50s, man. I still have room to talk. But 70-plus-year-old people shouldn't be running anything. I'm sorry. I don't care how spry and mentally astute they are. I don't care if they have all their fucking marbles.
Yeah.
Retire.
On-screen message from Ryan Coogler. Yeah. Being shown, he's probably talking about Sinners, obviously. Oh yeah, to let you all know, I actually paid $5 for a ticket to see Minecraft.
What the hell?
Just to see the 5 minutes of Superman.
Oh, come on. Basically, listen.
There's going to be a lot of people that do that.
Yeah.
I guarantee a lot of people are going to spend the money, go see the first 5 minutes of Superman, and then walk out of the theater.
That's called desperation from Warner Brothers on Minecraft. They want people to see Minecraft. From my here, DeGrasse is enjoy. Well, here, Minecraft is not good. It's not
but
good.
is it supposed to be good? Man, you look at Tom Rothman's filmography because he's a studio head. He has a filmography, and it's just one the critical / commercial hit after another, and then he gets to Sony and he just shits the bed.
Yeah, I don't know how it's like that. I mean, it happens in sports too. Some coaches really good at one from one team. They're really good at or GMs. They're really good at developing a playoff championship team, and they go to another team, and somehow it doesn't work. It goes the opposite direction. It's like it happens all the time, Degrassi.
I know. It happens all the time in
business.
every. Yeah, you get poached.
Business, you have to get lucky, right? You have to get lucky.
How come nobody complains about all of the movies that Tom Rothman puts his brother John in?
Because I don't think anybody knows. Hey, Degrassi, the only person that's not allowed to get away with favoritism in movies is James Gunn, okay? James Gunn.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Okay? James Gunn. You'll see Minecraft just in front of it.
I don't know what people expect from really. It's just the irony of unrealistic expectations. What does anyone expect from a Minecraft game? Did people want is there like a Snyder cult of Minecraft where they want a more adult, like grounded and grim and gritty, realistic Minecraft?
No, that's not Minecraft.
Yeah, that's what I'm. That's
I think Minecraft has a lot of adult fans too. So
it's a video game. I get it. Like as long as you're not playing on a speak and spell or something like that, whatever. Play whatever you want. But
this movie, the Leonardo DiCaprio movie is coming out September 26th.
That's going to be a hoot. It's not going to be for everyone. It feels like the spiritual sequel to last Thomas Pynchon novel he adapted. Because it's a loose adaptation of a Vineland, of a Thomas Pynchon novel. Like Inherent Vice. Inherent Vice was a bit more literal. It took liberties, but if you've never read Thomas Pynchon, I highly recommend it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I just don't read a lot of books.
I haven't. I don't any like. I don't read. I haven't. I'll listen to books, or I'll read
Audible?
them on. Yeah, or I'll read them on my tablet. But I haven't, and I will buy the occasional book, but mostly just comics, trades, and hardcovers.
Mhm.
But books, we have a lot of books, but there just haven't been a lot of really great new books that have grabbed me. So,
I want to get into books. I just don't know where to start. Like, back into books.
like what are you looking for?
Well, I don't mind fantasy or science fantasy.
You should read like Wild Cards, George R. R. Martin's Wild Cards.
Yeah,
he's not the only he's not the only writer that writes it, but it's kind of his thing, and other writers write, and Wild Cards is a fantastic concept in the literary world.
Degrassi,
it's just a shame it's never been properly adapted in really any other form.
You know what nobody talks about coming to comic book characters? It's the actual novels of comic book characters. You could buy comic book novels, right? I used to read them. Spider-Man novels, Batman novels.
Oh yeah, right now
they're good.
There's a series of Batman novels that the first one's out, the next one will be out later this year. They're direct sequels to Tim Burton's Batman.
Yeah. And we're not talking about graphic novels. We're talking about actual novels.
Yeah. It's a book. It's a prose novel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've read. I mean, I used to read always movie adaptations, especially big.
Oh yeah, I do that movie adaptations too, because movie
novelizations.
There's more, right? There's more in the novel than you get in the movie.
There's because they start from the earliest drafts of the script where there's a lot of scenes that get dumped. Even stuff that gets filmed that's still in the
novel.
In the novelization. Yeah, I collect movie novelizations. That's I don't collect them, I read them, but that's something I've done all my life. Ever since I could read.
Yeah.
I've been reading the new Hunger Games to get prepared for next year's Hunger Games movie. It's actually a pretty good book so far. I'm 5 chapters in.
You could get Billy Ray Cyrus to write the movie.
Oh my god! Oh, when I saw Billy Ray, I was like, "Wait, Billy Ray Cyrus?"
Yeah. Think about your Cyrus to start Hunger Games.
I came in like a wrecking ball. I came into Hunger Games like a wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball.
A sneak peek of one battle after another, exclusively for CinemaCon audience, is now being shown. Usually when CinemaCon we show stuff to audiences, and usually the stuff comes out a few days or weeks later anyway for the public. Usually, you really don't
studio exclusive. The studio exclusive events that aren't CinemaCon related are the ones like the studio parties. Those are the events you want to go to.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where Blinded is. I figured Blinded would be here. Be like, Blinded, this is Warner Bros. This is Superman. I know he's a Marvel guy, but come on. And I want to see Matt Jarbo gravel.
Yo, I saw that I saw that he had a mute.
Yeah, he mutes Superman.
Yo,
how long do you think that will last?
Tomorrow.
Here's the thing.
A couple hours, maybe.
This is the thing. If Superman is a huge success this summer, I'm not even saying it has to make $1 billion to be a success. No, just successful enough. 700, 800, 900 million.
It's going to be a hit. I told you. Remember when I said it was going to be a hit? It's a
Or
hit.
and like
I said so.
this is the same guy that says Superman's a boring character. I'm like, no. If Superman's not a boring character, you just don't you just have bad taste.
How would he know?
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about Superman. He says he
Has
doesn't
he
read
only
it.
seen
He doesn't
movies and
watch.
TV shows and cartoons? Is he? What is he? He doesn't know. You can't.
Has he even?
I don't.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah,
Has he even watched?
I'm not. I can't play pigeon chess with someone like Matt Jarbo. I can't.
But
He
no,
doesn't
honestly,
know.
like
He's a
I'm being honest.
piker, an interloper. He doesn't know. He's a
But
fool.
Degrassi, like I don't even think he's even watched any of the cartoons because it's like a lot of the cartoons, Superman's actually very interesting and has a lot of character development. Like I don't even think he's even watched the cartoons. I think I think he just watched the Christopher Reeves movies.
Hey, you want to know something? You want to know something? I know a lot of people love Chris Evans' Captain America, but Captain America is a more boring character than Superman.
What happens when the day comes? If is Captain America the kind of character that has the potential to carry a film franchise like James Bond into over the course of 5, 6, 7 decades with a new actor playing the part every 10 or 12 years?
Yeah.
No way. There's just
And
no way.
Let's
I can
be
see you
real.
can say that for any Marvel character. Any
let's
MCU
be real
character now.
here. The person that basically that did carry the MCU was more so Robert Downey Jr. as Iron
They're
Man.
not. Marvel Studios, they're not going to come out and say, "Yeah, you know what? The MCU is over. We completed everything we could do. We're not. We're shutting down the studio." That's not going to happen. They'll just reboot everything with new stories, new cast, everything. That's good, but that'll be years down the line. Like Degrassi, you'll probably be in the 70s by then. I'll be like in the 50s.
I feel like that's the reason that they're filling all these. They've been trying to fill all these young Avengers and young characters roles. That's why why next year, well, after they're done with all this shit, they're going to start focusing on trying to tell original stories with more original characters.
Yeah.
That the comics aren't going to be necessarily what drives the stories going forward. It's not like they won't take things from the comics because that'll always be a thing, but they're not going to base an entire series, an entire movie or an entire series of movies on one storyline over the course of 8 years or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Look, like some of the actors are. Robert Downey Jr. is in his 60s. Some of them are approaching 50s. Some are in the 40s. Did he really want to be these characters for another 10 years?
But do you really? It's not a Hugh Jackman situation, at least not yet, where dude needs the money like bad.
I mean, they really don't need any
Aaron,
money.
Aaron, like let's be real here. Some actors they're still playing characters that they've been playing since their 20s. I mean, look at Rob Macchio. He's still Daniel LaRusso.
Well, it's because most
it's
of the
nothing
movies,
new, but it's because
Nev Campbell's still playing Sidney Prescott.
Yeah, but there was time for genuine nostalgia to build for some of this stuff where
that's true.
Where Marvel just kind of has foisted it upon you that this is how it's going to be. Remember this, kids, remember? It's like it's still happening. Remember what? It's still going on.
I mean, the only nostalgia that you can say kind of went right for Marvel was like Tobey Maguire coming back after like last appearing 14 years ago because no one thought that was ever going to happen.
I mean, it was clearly successful in the
but
punk
it's like
rock,
beyond that, it's like
what was that thing I sent you about the bride that nobody believed me?
Yeah,
Aaron?
I believed you. It's the Jacob Elderby movie. Is that it?
No, it's a Maggie Gyllenhaal movie.
Oh, what's the Jacob one doing?
The Bride.
The Bride.
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein is at Netflix. Maggie Gyllenhaal's Bride. Maggie Gyllenhaal's Bride used to be at Netflix. It bounced back to Warner Brothers. Yeah, it's a period. It's like Walter Hill Streets of Fire, but about the Bride of Frankenstein instead of Diane Lane. It's a punk. It's like a alt rock, punk rock musical.
Not the Bride. The Bride. Why did I put Bride?
Christian Bale is Frankenstein's monster,
Well, that comes out
And-
in March next
and he
year.
looks
like
like
Huey Lewis in the news.
and he looks like Jared Leto's Joker
Oh gosh. Interestingly enough,
like dressed up like George McFly and at the
oh,
fish under the sea dance.
oh, interestingly enough, like we did see Batman kill Joker. It was called American Psycho.
Paul Allen's card.
Everybody
Really
raves
like
about
Paul.
anything DiCaprio's in. Let's be honest. Okay.
The dude is funny, and hasn't really had the opportunity to really show people how fucking funny he is.
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, that's true.
No, because he does funny, and everything that you've seen him in, there's always something that he gets you with, and you're like, holy shit, that's hilarious. He reminds me of my oldest younger brother. It's just how it's uncanny how alike they are. But my youngest, did I say that right? My oldest younger brother. He like when he break dances in The Wolf of Wall Street, or when he cries when the little girl tells him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood how good he was in the scene, and when he's feeling all insecure and stuff. That's hilarious. I laugh out loud several times and Don't Look Up. He's funnier than hell in that.
Christian Bale's Frankenstein. Oh my god, I like that. Christian
Yeah,
Bale.
but wait, have you seen him?
No,
Have you seen that
Let's see the
Frankenstein?
Joker.
Yeah, he's got tattoos on his face and a grill and pomade in his hair, and
Why it's not? It should have been. Dude, that sounds like
the
David
bride
Bowie.
looks like I think the bride looks like a Marilyn Monroe zombie, kind of.
Damn, so this is certainly a contrast to the bride from Creature Commandos.
And then the Del Toro one on Netflix is basically just Del Toro's Frankenstein.
Creature Commandos ruined Frankenstein and the Bride for me. That's funny. Like it's funny to see
Yeah,
Frankenstein.
that shit's hilarious, man.
Frankenstein's lovesick for the bride. That's hilarious. Like,
That's kind of how it was in the comics too.
Yeah.
The weirdest Frankenstein movie I ever saw was like the one with oh god, what was the who was the actor that played Lockhart in Harry Potter? Aaron, do you remember? Kenneth Branagh. Kenneth Branagh. Like his Frankenstein movie in the '90s was so weird.
Oh,
The weirdest Frankenstein movie I've ever seen is either Frank Henenlotter's Frankenhooker or Andy Warhol's Flesh for Frankenstein.
My favorite Frankenstein movie's got to be Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Is that the Gene Wilder one?
Yeah. Gene Wilder.
The comedy.
Peter
It's a
Boyle.
comedy, right? It's a comedy. Yeah,
it's a comedy, but it's done so perfectly well.
I mean, yeah, that's Mel Brooks' stick, right? It's comedy.
Yeah, but it's like here's the thing. It was like in 1974, that and Blazing Saddles both came out, and like they're both comedic gold.
Yes.
Honestly, I prefer Blazing Saddles over Young Frankenstein, but both are excellent comedies.
You know what movie I love with Gene Wilder? The movie of Harrison Ford. Before it became well known. Before you know the guys he was playing a rabbi.
Who?
Gene Wilder and Harrison Ford were in a movie together. He was playing a rabbi.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. And Harrison Ford was like a cowboy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. Yeah, like Gene Wilder's movies with Richard Pryor. They're almost in every movie together. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, no, then they made what 3, 4, 5 movies together?
I don't know. I could
Stir Crazy.
One was I forget what it's called, but one of them, Gene Wilder was deaf, and Richard Pryor was blind. I forget what movie that is.
See no evil, hear no evil.
Yeah. Also, they're in. I forgot the movie, but it had the guy who played Otis from Superman. They're in the train.
That's Silver Streak.
Yeah, Silver Streak. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There were so many movies together. Yeah, there were a lot of movies together.
Yeah, and then Another You. Another You was the last one they made.
Okay, I see some
Late
pictures.
90s.
Yeah, I see the Frankenstein picture. He does look like the Joker, Jared Leto's Joker. He looks gangster, like gangster Frankenstein. Like it's so weird.
Yeah, because it's set in like this alternate kind of timeless void world where everything looks kind of like the 19
And she looks like a messed up Harley Quinn instead of
like the 1950s to the 1970s. It's got a very kind of 42nd Street New York vibe.
yeah.
And it's a musical.
It's a musical.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they can sing because
Well, it can't be any worse than the recent Joker movie.
Wasn't Christian Bale in Newsies?
Oh, I almost forgot he was in Newsies.
He can sing and dance. He's got it in him.
it's much easier to dance than sing, right? So
You get my wife out here, she'll tell you all about Newsies.
She got Christian Bale, huh? So yeah, they were Batman. Obviously, right? That's obviously the reason.
Yeah, it got dumped a lot. It moved around a lot.
With this movie,
Yeah.
oh, so they're looking at different studios had it, right? Had it first, or they were looking
Yeah.
for who had it first?
Well, Warner Brothers, I think.
Oh, so okay. Bonnie and Clyde type story. That's Christian Bale's freaking so much. See, that's what the Joker 2 should have been about. A Bonnie and Clyde story. Not fucking him in Arkham. Like,
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like I want to say it's set against. There are riots in it. Like,
yeah.
There's a social movement going on in this place, in this city, in this time, and it's set against like the collapse of. I don't know how to. I don't want to say authoritarianism or.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on.
or like him and Harley sing about a mountain that never happens.
A first look at the bride.
Yeah. Okay. So no, it was Netflix first,
Okay.
and then when the strikes happened, they picked up Del Toro's, and then Warner Brothers picked this one up.
Okay.
I really liked her show on HBO.
Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
I should play like a hook or something.
Well, yeah, and it was like about the beginning of
Oh.
the pornography industry.
Yeah, yeah.
The Deuce. Again, and that's what this movie, because the Deuce is 42nd Street and Times Square, and that's kind of what this movie vibes very much with that show. I really liked that show.
There we go. There's the bride.
There are set photos.
Mm-hmm. The Bride of Frankenstein. People are saying looking pretty batshit. A blend of gangster flick, monster movie, Victorian romance, and more. A bold swing. Joker 1 vibes.
No, it's beyond that. It's Joker 1 wasn't a musical.
No. Joker 2 should not have been a musical either.
A musical might be a stretch. There are musical numbers in
Okay.
The Bride. Let me make a distinction. Let me draw a distinction. I've been playing Yakuza Gaiden, the man who erased his name, and I'm kind of cleaning up the map and finishing all the stupid support quests and stuff.
Well,
So one of them is to get like the high score on a karaoke, because there's a karaoke bar in the game and you go sing karaoke. And it's like Guitar Hero, buttons
yeah.
on musical bars. And you have to get a 90 on one song, and it's eluded me for 2 days. It's driving me fucking crazy.
First trailer shows Christian Bale's Frank smashes a person's head into the wall before Kurt stopping his head. You see when people come about describing a trailer, you might as well just show the trailer to the public. Like, just do that. If you can describe, just show it.
Again, you got that. It's a symbiotic reciprocal relationship. You still have to pay to be there, but they get the press access, and they can go to these events, these panels, and see these things, and it generates word of mouth and all that.
So, New Line Cinema is out because Richard Brandt, president, is CCO of New Line Cinema. So New Line Cinema is up now. Yeah. So, I'm crossing my fingers. Lord of the Ring news. Crossing my fingers. I doubt it, but I'm crossing my fingers. Godzilla is New Line Cinema too, right? But that's already been announced. Godzilla.
I'll be right back, fellas.
Okay. I'm crossing my news with New Line. Oh, so they're going to talk about. Oh, is New Line doing Mortal Kombat also? Is it New Line Mortal Kombat? Yeah, it is New Line Cinema. Oh, so it's so these weapons, Final Destination, Conjuring. Oh, so those are the four that they're going to talk about. Okay. No Lord of the Rings stuff. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. So they're doing Final Destination first. With Bloodlines. Okay. Warner Brothers is DC is gonna be the last thing. That's what I think.
That makes sense because, I think, because obviously Superman and other potential stuff to get announced. I wonder if there's going to be Batman Part 2 news.
Yeah, Degrassi doubts it, but yeah, maybe. But I think it's pretty obvious DC Studios is last. Because Superman is their biggest film of this year. And maybe their biggest film the next 2 years. Warner Brothers. Most talked about film. And when is Conjuring coming out? Conjuring 4? September, maybe? September 5th. Okay. Matt Reeves shows the first page of the completed script and promises the entire script is filled. Yeah, so Conjuring comes out with early September. Okay. When does Bloodlines come out? Bloodlines. I don't know the date. Not the movie. Not the TV show. There we go. That comes out May 16th. Okay. At least we get a Daredevil tonight if they don't announce anything exciting. Yeah, so that starts in half an hour, actually. That does start in half an hour, Daredevil. So after the stream is done, I'm going to be late on the Daredevil review, guys. Okay? I'm going to be late. It'll probably be a short review than compared to last week because it'll be later. So, yeah, okay? That you know. Conjuring the Last Rise. Yeah, The Conjuring Last follows the final case of the Warrens, making it the final film in the Main Lane franchise. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. Makes sense. In the Main Lane franchise, right? So, I guess, yeah. You see, a lot of people that did not do, like what I noticed, George, a lot of people did not do the CinemaCon for Sony, like on YouTube, but they're doing it for Warner Brothers. Like, come on. Come on.
Well, here's the thing. I also think a lot of people weren't, because I feel like CinemaCon kind of just never really gives a whole lot in regards to Spider-Man. I think they were caught on by surprise that the new Spider-Man title for the next MCU movie came out, and that a confirmation for the next Spider-Verse movie came out. Like, I
Mhm.
think a lot of people weren't really expecting it to happen so soon. I mean, think about it. No Way Home's title wasn't revealed until months before the movie came out.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was.
Like, this title reveal is over a year until the movie gets out.
No Way Home was announced like at CinemaCon, and the movie came out 3 months after, or 4 months after. I remember that.
So the fact that this title reveal has come out, and look, if I'm gonna be honest, this title reveal can go either way. I feel like Brand New Day.
Johnny K took me bloodies.
I just hope it's better than the comic book.
Today is Pedro Pascal's 50th birthday. Man, he's old. I'm kidding.
You know, they say they say 60 is the new 40, so 50 is the new 30.
60 to 40. Yeah, you know what 40 is? It's called a midlife crisis.
Yo, please don't say that. I'm 12 years away from that. I'm dreading my 30s already. I'm less than 2 years away from it.
Yeah. Hey, if 60 to do 40, it's 30 to do 10 years old. I just remember them releasing fake titles for No Way Home. I remember on streams talking about No Way Home. I forget who, maybe George were there, but we're making we're having fun with coming up with funny titles for No Way Home with the word home in it, right? Like home fries,
Mm-hmm.
homework, things like that. A clip from Final Destination Bloodlines reveals two characters considering different methods of removing the death curse from them, including killing babies or eating peanuts with peanut allergy to flatline. Okay.
Yo, honestly, I'm gonna ask your opinion on this. Do you think Spider-Man's really gonna be in Avengers Doomsday?
Yes.
I'm not. I'm not fully convinced.
You know what? I just assume everybody's going to be in it. That's
Well,
what
but
I
here's
do.
my thing. I'm gonna be honest. This might be a hot take. I don't think you really need to have everyone in it. I
I
honestly don't.
agree.
Like, here's the thing. I'm just gonna be flat out honest. I think the movie might be better off if Spider-Man's not in it,
I agree with you
because
that it should be just too many people is not good.
here's the thing. Like, no one knows who Peter Parker is. No one knows who Spider-Man's s- secret identity is. You know, I feel like he should be in Secret Wars. I think he should have a major role in Secret Wars, but it's like, let him have Spider-Man 4. Maybe have like a post-credit or mid-credit scene that sets him up to going into Secret Wars. Like, I feel like he's really not needed. I mean, I'm not going to complain if he's in the movie. I mean, if he's in the movie, he's in the movie. And kudos to that. I mean, the possibilities of him interacting with certain X-Men characters would be funny. And look, I think there's still other cast members that have yet to be confirmed. But
Yeah.
I just feel like he doesn't
That
need
could
to
be
be in
ironic.
this movie.
No. I agree with you, Ironic. He might be like it might be like the Ant-Man and the Wasp situation. I agree.
Oh, so I see Sideways is asking about the Spider-Man Brand New Day comic. Now, Spider-Man Brand New Day comic came out after the events of the One More Day comic, where Spider-Man's marriage to Mary Jane was erased, and his secret identity was forgotten by everyone. And Harry Osborn, who had been dead in the comics for many years, reveals to be alive. Aunt May's alive and well. It takes place after the events of the Marvel Comics Civil War. It's basically their way of rebooting Spider-Man, erasing his marriage. It's like, honestly, like, I don't get why Marvel Comics hates Spider-Man being married.
That's a good question.
It was also where Mr. Negative was introduced as a villain, which I say is the only highlight of the comic. Like, a new supporting cast was also introduced.
Well, that's funny. That's funny. Oh my god, that's disgusting too. Um, yeah. They might. They might. I mean, they might do Mister Negative. The Chargers are saying that without Spider-Man, Avengers, Doomsday, no box office hit. Yeah, that's bullshit.
No, it's still gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah. That's I don't know what they're smoking. Well,
But honestly,
know
I
what
was
they're
talking
smoking.
with a friend at work today because like we were talking about the Spider-Man Brand New Day like reveal title, and I'm like, they announced the Doomsday cast. So I'm like, but they don't really announce the characters that people kind of want to hear, like Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Wolverine.
Okay, Degrassi. Oh yeah, I don't know what the Chargers
But
are
it's like
saying.
honestly, like here's my thing. I feel like a lot of people do this weird thing where I think they get their hopes up, and it's just like expect disappointment. You'll never be disappointed, like MJ said.
No, what I think it's called Brand New Days because it's a new chapter in Peter Parker's life. It's not the
Well,
whole. It's not the high school. It's like a new era for him. A
Well,
new
it's like,
chapter.
well, here's the thing. I think it's gonna work well whether
Yeah.
whether Spider-Man's in
Rapids is up.
Doomsday or not. Because if he's not in Doomsday, then obviously it's just referring to a new chapter in his life.
Rapids is up. His movie Rapids is up.
If it is a sequel to Doomsday, like Spider-Man's in Doomsday, then obviously it's probably gonna have some kind of weird multiverse tie-in. Like this is what I'm gonna say right now. If he's not in Doomsday, this is going to be a full-on street-level movie. If he's in Doomsday, this is going to be a multiverse movie. I'm just saying that right now.
Yeah.
Like, so street level, if he's not in Doomsday, if he's in Doomsday, it's going to be another multiverse movie. And I'm making a Charles Barkley guarantee on that. Guaranteed.
So yeah, they're talking about weapons now.
What?
It's a movie called Weapons.
Oh, I was going to say.
Not actual weapons. But that'd be hilarious though.
Honestly, I can't believe that we just got through like that. This past month was 4 years since the Snyder Cut came out. Man, so much has changed in that fandom.
Yeah, not for the better.
Hey, listen, this is the only thing the good that came out of it. I decided to create a YouTube channel.
Yeah, it is good because it helps. It's good. You create YouTube if you're having fun doing it.
Well, here's the thing.
Back
Like,
then, a lot of
I
people
wanted.
create.
Well, here's the thing.
A lot
I
of people
wanted
create
to do
channels.
it back. I wanted to do it back in college. But here's the thing. Back in college, I was. I okay. I'm not saying I was Phantom Menace, but like I used to watch a lot of Geeks and Gamers and Phantom Menace.
Yeah, you told me.
So
Yeah, I
so
remember.
it's like I look back and I'm like, you know what? With my mindset back then, I would have started YouTube off as a Phantom Menacer. It's like when I first made a video was back in 2020 was the announcement of the Snyder Cut. It was when I was officially done with Phantom Menace because I think like I finally stopped watching anti SJW Phantom Menace content. I think it was around the time Rise of Skywalker came out.
Oh, stupid Krager. Show us a teaser.
When I finally kind of just was like, you know what, Star Wars is done. I'm just really not feeling this anti SJW stuff anymore.
Oh,
It was around the time that I started becoming a counselor and after school, and I was like, you know what, this is immature. I'm helping young kids at this point. It's like I got better things to do in my life. I want to like focus on starting a career. Didn't know where I wanted at the time because I thought I was just going to do 1 year of counseling. Didn't think I'd be doing this for 6 years.
speaking of Star Wars, what did John Boyega say? John Boyega said something today, or came out. Oh, he says Star Wars is so white that a black person existing is, is a big deal. Toxic fans are okay with us playing the friend, but we can't touch their heroes. Well,
Oh boy, Phantom Menace is going to come out banging with videos
yeah.
now.
No? Oh, yeah, I know why. I understand DeGrasse. It is sus. It is sus, DeGrasse. I agree. It is him working with the Saudis and Dana White. Yeah. Why? Why do you have a new suit? Have more of it. From what I hear, he's going to have more of the classic Spider-Man suit. It's the rumor that he's going to have this classic Spider-Man suit that we all want to see him in. I want to see him in the classic Spider-Man suit. Yeah, the
It was
Phantom
like
Menace are dead cool though.
honestly, like one of the first videos I wanted to do when I was thinking of doing a YouTube channel was kind of on like the James Gunn fire rings back in 2018.
Oh yeah.
But here's the thing, like I didn't agree with the anti SJWs at the time, even though I was at the time kind of on viewpoints aligned with them. I didn't like that James Gunn was getting canceled for tweets that he clearly regretted making, and people were trying to compare it to like Roseanne Barr. I was like, no, James Gunn actually apologized and owned up to what he did and accepted being fired at Disney. Roseanne Barr went
All right.
full Karen before the term Karen was a thing.
F1 is here with
Oh,
Joseph Kunin and
I'm
Jerry
looking forward to
Buckheimer.
F1.
No Brad Pitt though. No Brad Pitt. Yeah, F1 looks good. I think it's an Oscar candidate. I think it's going to be nominated for some awards at the Oscars or the Golden Globes, whatever. Jerry Buckheimer is working on it. What does Jerry Buckheimer hold? What sports team does he own? Does he own like a sports team where he used to? What was the sports team he owned?
Who?
Didn't Jerry Buckheimer, is he part owner of a sports team?
Can't remember.
I think he was.
Oh, so can I also share with you something funny that I was doing with ChatGPT? So I've been messing around with ChatGPT, not like like taking it too seriously, but it's like, fooling around. So one of the things that I typed up, let me see, it was how would the characters from certain stuff react to Thanos' snap? So I did, how would the characters from Clerks react to Thanos' snap? So Dante would be like, I'm not even supposed to be here today. And he would stress about whether the store should stay open despite half the world's population disappearing, and would have an existential crisis about the randomness. He would ask, did Thanos decide this, or was it just chance? And if it's random, does that mean life is truly meaningless? And if Randall had gotten dusted, Dante would be frustrated, but also secretly relieved he just doesn't have to deal with his nonsense. Now, Randall, if he survived, he'd milk the situation for jokes. So wait, Thanos wipes out half of all life, but I still have to work this shitty job? Where's the justice in that?
They're doing a sneak peek of F1 for 10 minutes.
Ooh.
10-minute clip. I mean, we're not going to see it, but the people there are going to see it.
He would also mock Marvel fans who were devastated. Oh no, Spider-Man turned to dust. It's almost like he's a fictional character who will come back in a sequel. And if Randall got dusted, his last words would probably be something wildly inappropriate, like, finally, an excuse not to pay rent. Jay and Silent Bob. Jay would be outraged if hot women got snapped away. Dude, what the F? Thanos took all the all the sexy ladies. This is some bullshit. Silent Bob would probably just nod solemnly and lit a cigarette while watching the chaos. If Jay got snapped, Silent Bob might actually break his silence to say something profound, only for no one to hear it. If they both survived, they'd probably try to sell Thanos was right t-shirts outside the quick stop.
He's going to come back probably like an angel, Dante Hicks.
Now, Elias, Transformers loving, Lord of the Rings loving.
Not anymore. The goth guy now?
Yeah, he was the goth guy in Clerks 3. So Elias would 100% believe Thanos is the servant of a Dark Lord, and that the snap was the fulfillment of some prophecy from Lord of the Rings or Transformers. And if he got snapped, his last words would be, tell my elven brothers I'll see them in I see them in Valamore.
Okay.
So Becky would be one of the only people taking it seriously, trying to comfort Dante. Would probably roll her eyes at Randall's jokes, but secretly laugh at them.
I can't believe what they did, Clerks 3. They decided to kill off Rosario Dawson's character.
At the beginning, I was like, what?
Yeah. I mean, Clerks 3 went dark, man. That became so dark, that movie.
I love it, though, but it's so dark.
Yeah. Like...
Oh, so I also did another one with more responses from not just the Clerks characters, but other characters from the universe, like Mallrats. So Dante would have an existential meltdown if Becky or Veronica both got snapped, and Randall got dusted. Dante would be both relieved and heartbroken, and his biggest concern would whether or not he still have to show up for work. So more reactions from Randall would be, so wait, Thanos kills half the population, but he leaves Michael Bay and Nickelback? Oh no, half the world vanished. Big deal. More parking spots for me. Would claim he would totally beat Thanos in an argument and try to convince people it was all staged. And if he was dusted, his last words could be something ridiculous like, Dante, clear my browser history. This is ChatGPT sharing it. So Jay would have a flip out saying, Snoochie Boochies, where the F did everyone go? And he would immediately start looting abandoned dispensaries and strip clubs. Silent Bob would just smoke a cigarette, and he would say if Jay got snapped, see you in the next life, Lunchbox.
Oh, yeah, he probably would.
So, remember Jason Lee's character from Mallrats, Brody Bruce?
Yeah.
So, he would treat this as the biggest comic book moment of his life. This is it. We're living through Secret Wars, dude. And he would spend all his time arguing in his comic book shop about whether Thanos' plan made sense.
And bring Ben Affleck back for like a 2-minute cameo talking about superheroes.
If his girlfriend Renee, the one that Shannon Daughtery played, got snapped, At first, he'd be like, no more
Oh.
relationship drama, but then gets super depressed within 5 minutes. Try to
Because
convince everyone that the Infinity Gauntlet could still be in a pawn shop somewhere. And if he got dusted, his last words would be, oh shit, do you think this means Marvel reboot everything again? Let's see. Elias, another reaction from Elias would be that he'd be convinced Thanos is an agent of Satan and that this is the end times. And if he survived, he'd keep trying to convert people to Christianity before the next phase of God's
so they
plan.
could go to heaven.
This is like Lord of the Rings. Sauron, Thanos is testing us. And I don't know if you remember the big guy that couldn't see the sailboat in Mallrats. He would spend his days staring at an empty space, convinced that if he looks hard enough, he can see his dusted friends in the wind. Let's see. I'm trying to find another thing that had a reaction to the snap. Because I was messing around with this a lot. Yeah, I put like so many random series. Like, how would they react if the snap happened? No, I should do Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, you should. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, no, like, listen, I'm having too much fun with ChatGPT lately.
I use it for fun stuff.
Yo, I should do how would Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, and Shannon Sharp react? All right. How would Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless...
Hey, has it been 10 minutes yet? That's only been 6 minutes. Are you kidding me?
Let's see. Oh, I should do Max Kellerman as well.
Where's Max Kellerman?
I trust Iguodala to snap us back.
Where is that guy? I haven't seen him in a while since he got let go from ESPN. What has he been doing?
Okay, I'm gonna say what Stephen A. Smith would say. Ladies and gentlemen, I have seen a lot in my day. I have seen the Knicks draft the wrong player. I have seen the Cowboys choke year after year. But I have never seen anything more ignoramus, more blasphemous than this dude Thanos snapping half of the universe out of existence. It is utterly disgraceful. You mean to tell me this man had all 6 Infinity Stones, and instead of doubling resources, he chose mass genocide? Thanos is a bad man, but not in a good way. This is criminal. Okay, so Skip. I'm sorry, but I am not impressed. This man Thanos needed 6 Infinity Stones just to do what he did. That's weak. If Michael Jordan had the Infinity Gauntlet, he would have snapped twice and still made the playoffs. This proves what I've been saying all along. LeBron James is the Thanos of basketball.
Yeah.
He stacks the deck. He needs super teams. And in the end, he still loses to a bunch of Avengers led by a
No, it's not over,
Iron
Degrassi.
Man.
They were doing a 10 minutes clip from F1.
But here's the kicker. He still loses to a bunch of Avengers led by a washed up Iron Man. Pathetic! Okay, Max Kellerman. If I'm being honest, I don't want Captain America taking the last shot against Thanos. Give me Tony Stark when the moment was at its biggest, when the fate of the universe was on the line. Who came through? Tony. Iron Man is the one I want when the chips are down. You know who's like Thanos? Kawhi Leonard. Methodical, efficient, gets the job done. But in the end, the Raptors are like the Avengers were like the 2019 Raptors. They found a way. Yo, ChatGPT is hilarious. Oh, here's the Shannon one. This one's going to be a killer. Skip! This man Thanos done lost his damn mind. He thought he was doing something with that snap, but what happened? The Avengers came back on that 3-1 lead like the 2016 Cavs. Iron Man hit Thanos with that I am inevitable and then snatched those stones like it was a fumble recovery. And don't even get me started on Captain America. Man picked up Thor's hammer like he was Prime Ray Lewis picking off a quarterback. Thanos, he got what he deserved. Sent
Prime
packing
Ray
like Aaron
Lewis.
Rodgers in the playoffs. LeBron would never. Yo, ChatGPT is hilarious. This thing is like
Prime Ray
hilarious. I want Iron Man, Tony Stark.
Oh my
I want Iguodala.
god.
Yo, that was too much fun.
They should be done with the F1 now. I mean, it's been 10 minutes. Come on. Who's next?
Oh, I should do Ernie Johnson, Charles Barkley, Kenny, and Shaq.
Warner Brothers Animation.
I guarantee I'm gonna get a reaction from Shaq saying he got 6 Infinity Stones, but how many rings does he got? I got 4 rings, Thanos. Google me. I'm doing that one next.
I remember that rumor. Yeah, I remember the rumor. Warner Brothers Animation's up now. So, yeah,
All right. Let's see what the Inside the NBA crew would say.
It's already been, what, an hour, 10 minutes, hour, 20 minutes? No more updates for Mortal... Yeah, no more updates for Mortal Kombat or Conjuring. Oh, Mortal Kombat, I can see that saving for Comic-Con, because Comic-Con definitely does, I would say, is more suited for something like Mortal Kombat. I don't know, but Conjuring, I'm surprised. I mean, I wouldn't... Batman Beyond, please. I don't think it's happening, man. I hate to burst your bubble.
Okay, I'm not going to read this whole thing, but basically, Ernie Johnson asks the TNT crew to break it down. And, like, Shaq's basically saying him and Superman could have stopped Thanos together. I would have taken that thing if, like, it was a basketball and tossed it into space. Charles Barkley's like, this is just terrible, Ernie. Terrible. I don't know why the Avengers just didn't foul Thanos. Make him earn it at the free throw line. And Kenny's like, Chuck, the same basketball. Man, I don't care. You got to play defense. I bet Draymond Green would have kicked him before he snapped. Chuck, you don't play defense either, so hush. That's Shaq.
Shaq probably thinks he could take Thanos all by himself.
And, like... Charles Barkley saying Thanos cheated. It's like LeBron forming super teams. So then Kenny disappears, turns into dust, and Ernie's like, well, we can debate his legacy later, but we have breaking news. Kenny Smith has just disappeared. Oh man, so Kenny gone.
See, they showed the Flintstones and Cat animated films. That's what they're showing.
Ooh.
Yeah, Flintstones.
Oh, so like Shaq be like, oh man, Kenny gone. See, if I was there, I would have blocked the snap, Ernie. Man, that's just sad, but also kind of funny. Wait, what if Chuck disappears too? And then Chuck disappears. Oh, Chuck gone too. Man down, man down. Shaq, you might be next. Nope, I'm built different. I'm like Thanos myself. And then Shaq vanishes, and Ernie's like, well, folks, I guess I'll wrap this up. Half the universe is gone. And so are my co-hosts. We'll be back if we still exist. Oh, I gotta see, like, I want to do that again. But I want to hear Shaq say, Google me, Thanos.
Google me, Thanos.
You got 6 stones. I got 4 rings and 3 finals MVPs.
I just saw something of Zelda. I just saw a funny fan made Zelda picture for the Zelda movie. Adam Sandler as Link and Drew Barrymore as the princess. That's hilarious.
I thought of another one. This is funny. Charles be like, because like Shaq would say, man, Thanos don't want this. He should have Googled me before he snapped. And Chuck would be like, ain't no one thinking about you, Shaq. Thanos snapped his fingers and half the universe disappear. But somehow he's still here taking up too much space.
Yeah,
That's because I'm
Tom
built
and Jerry
different, Chuck.
animated film.
If
Yeah.
Thanos tried to snap me, the snap would have bounced off. Just like you bounce off the treadmill. And then Ernie'd be like, this is serious. Half the NBA is gone. Who do you think disappeared? And Charles be like, definitely LeBron. No way the NBA lets MJ go. No, MJ's untouchable. But I know Dwight Howard definitely got snapped. Thanos saw that Superman nickname and said, nah.
President
And then
Bill Deminsky. Yeah.
And then Kenny would ask, like, does this mean half the inside the NBA crew's gone too? And Shaq's like, hope it's Chuck. And Charles be like, man, I hope it's you, Shaq. And I hope you vanish first so I don't have to hear your dumb takes no more. And then Shaq would like take the camera and be like, Thanos, you can't touch me. I'm the big Aristotle, the Diesel, Superman.
Second's dynamic duo. Really? Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, nice. Shaq,
I didn't even know
most importantly, I'm on TNT. You should have Googled me.
I didn't think it started on that. That's interesting. Puppetry animation with beautiful cinematography and a brief cinema cut footage shown.
Tom and Jerry. Wow, so they're not forsaking animation?
Nope.
Unless it's Looney Tunes.
Yeah, unless it's Looney Tunes.
Listen, we're going to respect Hanna-Barbera. We ain't going to respect Looney Tunes. No, this is fun. Yo, Chat GPT, like having these conversations. Oh, I know who I should do. Mad Dog Russo.
Cat in the Hat is, Belle Hader is starting as the Cat in the Hat. Yeah, voicing
Wait,
the
the Cat in the Hat's being made by Warner Brothers?
Yeah.
I thought Dr. Seuss owned. Universal owned Dr. Seuss stuff.
I don't think so.
They usually do. They usually do like the Dr. Seuss adaptations.
This is a long presentation. When did this one start?
I gotta see Mad Dog Russo's reaction. Oh gosh, Mad Dogs is like is half in caps, Aaron.
Of course, because he yells all the time.
All right. What are we doing here? I mean, honestly, what are we doing? We're going to sit here and act like this wasn't the biggest choke job in the history of choke jobs. The Avengers had, what, 6 guys, 7 guys, and they couldn't stop one purple monster? I mean, come on, guys. You let him collect all 6 Infinity Stones. This is like letting Tom Brady get the ball back with 2 minutes left. Of course he's going to win. And don't get me started on Star-Lord. Star-Lord! What was he doing? What are we doing here? Yo, the Mad Dog one is hilarious.
All
Yo,
right.
Mad
Bill
Dog needs to
Hader
shave that
is cat.
beard.
Yeah. Huh?
Yo, you see Mad Dog Russo's beard? He needs to shave.
Yeah, he does.
It looks bad on him. Looks like WB be cooking.
All right, what else is up? Come on. Bill Hader is the cat. Yeah, he is. He's the
Oh,
cat.
yo, did you hear like that they're making a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah.
David Fincher's directing it, and Quentin Tarantino's written the script.
Yeah. Well, that's good. The script is done.
Yo, I was skeptical at first, but I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. I love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. One of my favorite movies to come out in the last 10 years. Have you ever seen it?
Yes, I've seen it. Jurassic League. Jurassic League.
What the hell?
That might be tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. Jurassic. And Yankees set the record. What did the Yankees set the record for most home runs in first 4 games? Yeah, because they're cheating.
Oh, apparently Warner Brothers Animation opened their sizzle reel by showing Bugs Bunny in the logo for a new Looney Tunes project.
Hey, Degrassi,
Oh,
you're gonna buy a torpedo bat? It's a new thing in baseball.
oh! I typed up. I typed up just Mad Dog. Yo, this is a big response. I'm not gonna read the whole
I
thing.
know Daredevil dropped, but I'm gonna see it later because I gotta do this presentation. Don't worry, guys. I still plan to see Daredevil. Might be a little bit later, and I still plan to stream it. Oh, Jurassic League. Okay. Don't worry, guys. And I plan to stream Daredevil. I plan to do a review after I see it. Yeah, I think we'll be done in 43 minutes. Because this is kind of long. It's actually been like an hour and a half. Okay, they're showing the Cat in the Hat trailer now. Yeah, I think it's safe to say Superman's the main event.
Yeah, it has to be the main event.
Excuse me for a second. All right, okay, let's see what else has popped up. CinemaCon. The Cat releases at theaters February of 2026. So February next year, Cat in the Hat. Cat in the Hat. All right. Come on, get to the Superman stuff. DC Studios, James Gunn's gonna come up. That's what's gonna happen with them. Any update? VG, I don't know. What's this? What's VG? Oh, here's the grassy. Yeah, nope. You're back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm just trying to get my audio connected here.
Okay, looks like behind the scenes. By the way, Daredevil's mid. Oh, I'm on X. I'm on X. I'm the CinemaCon X account. I've discussion film up. I have other accounts up. So I'm just on looking through X. That's all. That's all I'm doing. Now it's Superman. Here we go. It's Superman time, guys.
Dun, 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 dun.
There should be.
I wonder if we'll even be able to pre-order Switch 2s if there's an embargo. If pre-orders will even be open.
We gotta try tomorrow.
In the United States.
Right in the morning. Miss Sideways.
When are the pre-orders open?
Rumor is tomorrow, like as soon as after the presentation. There's a behind the scenes sizzle reel for Superman, showing CinemaCon.
So what, the Nintendo thing is
Yep.
tomorrow? I thought it was the pre-orders were like a week after they.
Some say next week, but it might be tomorrow. Just be on the lookout for tomorrow. The presentation tomorrow, the Nintendo Direct for the Switch, is an hour long, Degrassi, 60 minutes. So yeah,
Yeah, I barely play my Switch the way it is.
I'm
I don't even know. I guess it really depends.
behind scenes footage. Yeah, Pierce Safran, James Gunn are calling this a summer Superman. Yeah. With the yeah. I think this is the main event. It sounds like the main event. Yeah, James Gunn has chance to share today some surprises. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not.
The Batman casting.
Yeah, I don't know if that was an April Fool's joke. I don't know if that's an April Fool's joke.
I mean, the buzz started long before.
I know. It's just that today you got to take stuff with a grain of salt more, right?
No, I know, but I mean, there's been buzz for weeks.
So no trailer. Not yet. There's footage behind the scenes, but that's not going to be public. Only for the people there have seen the behind the scenes. Yeah. But who knows? It seems like we're getting Don't worry, I'll pop it up.
I can see potential Clayface casting announcement real soon.
Yeah, I agree because that film's coming out very soon, right? So.
Oh, they're crewed up. Second unit's been plugging away.
Leak online. Some of the stuff will leak online. Metamorpho. New longer look at including a beautiful Metamorpho. Okay, let's see Metamorpho. I'll show you guys. Metamorpho.
This is the story of the Element Man.
It's
Metamorpho.
Where's Metamorpho? I haven't seen the Metamorpho pick yet.
Metamorpho.
Yeah, it's one of my top 5. It better not disappoint. That's how I know. There we go. Here. It's from DCU Direct. But Hot Girl Metamorpho. Metamorpho.
He cries. Metamorpho cries.
Oh, it's a description. But I think I've seen this. Oh, wasn't he in that unicorn movie? The same actor from Metamorpho? Is he in that unicorn movie?
Death of
Yeah.
a Unicorn?
Anthony Kerrigan, that's his name.
Yeah, he was
Zaz also.
he was NoHo Hank and Barry.
Oh, but I knew him before. I knew him as Zaz.
Yeah, he was Zaz on,
Yeah.
on Gotham. Yeah.
David Cornsett, Rachel Brosnan, and Nicholas Hoult are in the house. Yeah, I see pictures of them in there. So, yeah, I know they're in the house. Maybe the But yeah, the Switch 2. I'm gonna try my best to get it. If I don't get it, so I'll eventually get it.
I honestly hope that
I'm not concerned with getting it.
I hope the Switch 2 there's a few Legend of Zelda games I would love to be remade on the Switch 2.
Mm.
I would love to see Minish Cap get a re-release on either the Switch or the Switch 2. The game celebrating its 20th anniversary. It's one of the best Game Boy games ever. I think it's overdue to get remade on the Switch.
I've made up over the course of the years. I've made
Oh.
up the most ridiculous lyrics
So-
to the Metamorpho song from the
Here's a bit of news.
1960s.
James Gunn revealed that he was offered to direct Superman, hear it, in 2018, but he chose the Suicide Squad instead. That's gonna make the Zack Snyder fans even more pissed.
He already he's
We've
already-
known
I
this
thought
for
we
a
already knew
while,
that.
though. I feel
Well,
like.
Yeah, they basically gave him the pick of the litter,
Oh.
and the first thing they showed him was Superman, and then he was like, "No, I'm going to do this instead."
Metamorphosis kind
I
of
don't believe that's new.
yeah. That's what I don't know.
Oh,
if
he's
it's
got
probably
more than a few
real.
seconds of free
Some of it
time.
sounds real to me, but the Captain
It's just like the Lanterns leaks. Part of it tracks,
yeah.
and then the parts that don't,
Look.
it was clearly Chat GPT.
Look, I saw the Captain America Brave New World leaks in maybe August and September last year, and when I watched the movie, it came true. Some of the leaks were true. Just saying. Okay, some leaks end up coming true, but sometimes they do reshoots and they take those scenes out. They take those scenes out of the leaks. Sometimes they keep them. They'll say take them out and they'll reshoot something else.
Sometimes you make a
Yeah.
movie, and you think you're the lead actor because you are, and then when you go see the movie, you've been nearly entirely cut out of the movie, and you're no longer the lead character.
Oh yeah.
You just have a couple of scenes.
Oh, Aaron, you want to hear another thing that a certain guy with the last name Jarba also said on Twitter, that he wants to focus on AI movies and independent movies. Wants to step
AI movies.
Wants to step away from franchise movies.
AI movies. AI
You
movies.
know,
Does he realize that most movies are classified independent movies? Right, Degrassi? Like
Say that again, Aaron?
most movies are classified as independent movies.
Not necessarily.
oh, you should have.
It's super. Oh,
For lack of a better term, this Zack Snyder Saudi Arabia movie is
I don't know what that is.
an independent movie. The Brawler,
Oh
the
yeah, I
UFC
don't know.
movie, co-financed by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Well, he's selling out, man. You know, he's not the first one to do it, right? How could any? Yeah, he said, yeah. David said he and Rachel had a 10-page dialogue scene as their screen test for Superman, and that scene is in the final film too.
They didn't know they were testing. They didn't. Their first auditions, they didn't know what they were reading. They thought they were testing for a romantic comedy.
But when they know, but James didn't they know that with James Gunn there? When they figured out it's Superman like right away. I mean, or unless James Gunn is not there.
No, James Gunn wasn't. Yeah, this for the casting director and.
Yeah, that's normal. I mean, that's
crew.
normal, right? That's normal. Actually, they go into auditions. They'll know exactly what their audition.
Well, no, I wouldn't call it normal.
What happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes pancakes. I know. I like pancakes too. Okay. This leak, this is not exactly entirely true. It's not, but the message has been corrupted by Luther. Luther is the one who corrupts Jor-El's programming. Jor-El did not really send Kal-El to Earth to conquer. That was actually, if you read the leaks, Luther is the one who corrupts Jor-El. Right? Isn't that what it is, Degrassi? Like, that's what I think I read.
The leaks, I wouldn't call them 100% true. It's a mishmash of stuff that we know and stuff.
This is when the Saiyans sent Goku to conquer Earth.
It's adventures. It's the anime cartoon shit. It's
Dave, of course, says everybody saw Nicholas Hall on a Lex Luthor suit. Felt like he was. Okay, you know what?
Again, it's much like
Pocket Universe. This is Superman while discussing in the movie.
They're like 50-50.
Yeah. Well, we know Guy Gardner's a Lantern. We all knew that was happening. Oh.
Yeah, but I'm specifically talking about the stuff in the town and the sexy time, all the dirty deeds that Hal and John get up to in Nebraska or whatever the fuck it is.
Wild Cities. Wild Cities. That's like Brainiac stuff. I would be surprised.
I mean, Bottle City and the Fortress, Kandor.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Brainiac's down the line. Like Brainiac is in their plans. Just don't make him interesting. Because Brainiac, you can make Brainiac very boring, or you can make it very interesting. You could go either way. I mean, you can say it for all characters, but especially Brainiac. Sexiest Lex Luthor. Sexiest Lex Luthor. The sexiest Lex Luthor. Yeah. Sexiest Lex Luthor. I wonder how I don't think Jarbo's taking this route. I don't think Mr. O'Rourke is taking this route.
Oh my goodness. He been on the decline. Oh, Aaron, I typed up another how would Mad Dog Russo react to something. I have him reacting to Star Wars The Last Jedi.
He only cares about one movie.
Yo, his reaction is funny. Like yo, ChatGPT captures Mad Dog so well. Apparently, and at one point he says the prequels look like The Godfather compared to Last Jedi. And apparently he's yelling at Kathleen Kennedy saying you gotta do better than that.
Oh, Matt Jarbo. Oh, he said something really stupid today, and people are going after him, and he couldn't handle it, so he muted the word Superman.
What happened to Matt Jarbo? You probably have to talk to his parents about that.
So yeah, I don't know if you were here earlier, Sideways. So I think you know, but you know Minecraft, right? Before Minecraft starts, they're showing a 5 minute preview of Superman. So Matt Jarvis made some stupid remark bashing Superman, bashing Superman because of that. And I'm like, I didn't say anything, but I'm like, no, this says more about Minecraft than Superman. Okay, if any movie is desperate enough to want to show a 5 minute preview of a movie that they think is highly popular is going to come out, that's desperation on the movie that's going to be shown in the theater.
Oh,
I don't think it's desperation on either. It's just
Yeah, and people are
oh
going
my
after him.
goodness!
it's a marketing thing.
I think Jarbo got.
It kind of it's
I mean,
mutually
look, we got
beneficial
one
for
act. They got
for
two.
this
No,
to
we got
happen.
two actors in that film are in the DCU. I don't know what's her name. What's her name? Bale kid. What's her name? Who plays Viola Dollars, Waller's daughters in it, and we got Jason Momoa. So there's something there, right? Two of them are in the DCU. Remember?
Well, yeah, I mean it's a Warner
Yeah.
Brothers movie,
What's her
and
name? What's the name of? What is Brooks? Her last name is Brooks, right? Yeah,
Daniel
Danielle Brooks.
Brooks.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Daniel Brooks. Yeah, it's just one of those things, man. People went to see Meet Joe Black just to see the Phantom Menace trailer.
Mm-hmm.
No, really, Meet Joe Black opens the was it Ed Zwick movie, but it was Brad
Oh.
Pitt, Anthony Hopkins, Meet Joe Black. People Meet Joe Black was the #1 movie that weekend, despite it being a slog.
I was just gonna talk. I was just
That,
gonna say this about his dog, Ozu. Inspiration for crypto. Yeah, I mean, crypto is a very protective dog.
Von Spears, James Gunn's old dog, Von Spears, was one of the greatest dogs ever. And there's a little Von Spears in crypto too.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that as crypto develops, that he'll probably develop into a dog like Von Spears.
I want to develop a dog like Cujo. I'm kidding. There's a remake. Cujo's getting a remake, by the way. That dog movie.
Canine Unit Joint Operations. That's not the one they're doing. They're not remaking the. They're not doing the. They might still be doing the robot dog thing. The robot dog gets a computer virus. It might still be Canine Unit Joint Operations. I don't know. But it's not. Yeah, we'll see. Cujo's been laying around the remake pile for a long time, and
Who is making it? Is it Netflix?
it got turned into a Neo. It's Darren Aronofsky.
Netflix?
It got for Netflix or one of the streamers.
Yeah.
It's it's not like a woman and her child trapped in the desert with a rabid dog. It's
Yeah, I'm
there?
here. I'm here. All right.
it's probably more like a woman and her assistant or something trapped in a lab with a virus-ridden military robot dog.
I think there was one comment in particular that I think triggered Jarbo on Twitter.
Which one is it from Donovan?
no, but Donovan's name is mentioned in it. Someone said you make Donovan the I don't want to say like what this person calls Donovan on stream, but it was like you make Donovan seem rational all over a superhero who wears his underwear on the outside.
Oh, that's Blinded.
Yeah,
that's Blinded. I don't
want to say his name. Yeah, Blind.
It's okay. Blinded will admit it.
And Jarbo I think Jarbo was triggered because he said today is literally a day where I could say I'm off my meds, so I'm just cutting back on shit that will trigger me. Yeah, I think that triggered him.
That's no excuse. That's no excuse.
Yeah, that's no excuse. No, agreed.
Oh,
I fully understand. I'm trying to be nice here. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't. I can't be nice anymore.
You know,
I'm done
I
being
used
nice,
to be
fellas.
nice, but now it's like, good Lord, I can't be.
I can no longer suffer fools, and it's probably an age thing at this point.
Yeah, I think.
But yeah, did Jeff Snyder actually make it to CinemaCon this year,
Oh, what a
or is he
what a
trapped in his
pussy,
shitty
Jeff
apartment?
Snyder. He doesn't like it. He can leave. If he doesn't like Jeff Snyder, doesn't like, he can fucking leave. You know. You know. What a pussy. Funny.
Nobody will cry about like, oh, there's going to be a Helldivers movie, but there's going to be a Starship Troopers movie too.
Yeah. A remake. Yeah.
How do you make them? How do you make them different?
Yeah.
You can't.
Well, I mean, I'm glad they're doing a remake of Hell. I mean, Starship Troopers, just the first one was good, but became ridiculous after that. They didn't take it seriously. Like, I mean, it wasn't meant to be serious, but it's just that it became straight to video VHS and then DVD. But it actually got serious.
Man, Lionsgate really is going all in on John Wick. That's insane.
That's their franchise, John Wick. That's like their big IP.
What, Lionsgate?
For John Wick.
Like it for them, it's like I feel like it's John Wick and Hunger Games that are their thing.
Rachel spoke with real life journalists to prepare for the role of Lois Lane. How does a real life journalist able to report on a superhero? I don't know how they're able to do that. Okay. Sorry. But this.
So yeah, I got this stupid karaoke song from Yakuza stuck in my head. I can't get it out.
David Corey says the only other DC character he would play is Batman. Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised. I never hear anybody else say DC. Oh, you know what? I want to play Flash. You know what? I always want to play Batman. Or Super Earth for re-education. Degrassi will be detained and thrown into Super Earth for re-education program for his treacherous thoughts.
Chad Stileski can't make every action movie.
Well, wait, he goes to Yakuza. Well, it looks like it might not be Blade, but he was removed for Blade, Highlander. You know, he's a very hot commodity, huh? Like, everybody wants him. Everybody apparently wants him.
He did the reshoots on Ballerina.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they've been just talking. They've just been talking about their experience and how they got their experience on set and how they got prepared. And it's like, come on. Come on.
I got a big box from Mr. McFarlane today, and
What did you get?
I can't take pictures of all of it yet.
Yeah, Nicholas Hoult. You lost.
I got some new stuff and some old stuff and some stuff that is fresh off the boat.
Oh. Nicholas Hoult. You can't believe you lost a Superman Batman.
That stuff that people are, that stuff that people are complaining of that they haven't seen
You didn't
yet.
get the Ira figure?
on toy shelves.
The
What,
Ira
Aaron? What'd you say?
figure.
No. I don't even want to imagine. Like, I know how much Todd charges for his for his PVC resin statues. I know how much DC, the DC Direct product that he produces for DC, how much that costs him to make, and how much they sell it for. I would love to know how much Eric July paid.
Todd.
No, McFarlane Toys.
Oh, yeah.
to manufacture that statue, and then for him to justify charging $500 for it, because that's not a $500 statue. There's no planet on Earth where that statue would have a retail price of $500. $200 maybe. $250 would be a stretch. But $499, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's Todd. That's Eric July's toy. $500.
Yeah. Lionsgate has Highlander too. So, but they didn't say anything about Highlander today at their presentation.
Nothing.
Oh, that's weird. I thought they were getting ready to start shooting. I thought Henry Cavill was training. I thought they were casting the villain and the romantic female lead. I thought they were looking at people for the Ramirez character.
Got a cast member, save some of your stuff for press interviews, stuff like that, instead of revealing everything here by your experience.
Well, they've already done. I think they've already filmed junkets there.
I mean, like in the future. I mean, like,
there'll be another round of junkets for people that when they see the movie. But they during that press day last month, was it late February or early March?
I have no idea.
There's still stuff from that Burbank presentation that hasn't come out yet. That's still embargoed.
CinemaCon is much better than Comic-Con. James Gunn.
Yeah, because they're not the same.
Yeah,
they're not the same.
Comic-Con Comic-Con is Comic-Con. It's meant for fans. Like it's meant
to grease fans. That's not what CinemaCon is.
Yeah. Okay. People go to Comic-Con, a lot of people go to Comic-Con not for the movie stuff. They go to Comic-Con because of comics and stuff like that. And not just that. I mean, like, there's a lot of reasons why people go to Comic-Con. And it's for fans. Okay. Like, it's apple and oranges. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like San Diego and Comic-Cons like that are run by companies that expressly do that.
Finally, exclusive sneak peek.
Like Reed Pop and they're
showing a sneak peek. Yeah.
It's probably the same 5 minutes that will open on Friday.
Yeah, I think so. They didn't say trailers, so I assume it's the same 5 minutes. So I guess those people are going to see when people are going to see the 5 minutes sneak peek. I guess they're not going to see Minecraft then. A new scene. I bet you the 5 minute thing is a scene from Superman.
I'm going to guess the vast majority of people that are in that room right now have already seen Minecraft. I
feel bad for them. Oh yeah. I feel. Yeah. But you don't think they've seen the 5 minute scene then, because I was just. Yeah. Yeah. Yaira is crazy. Yeah, Yaira's around 2,000 years old. A clip.
The frog people do more for Eric July than Eric July could do for himself.
Oh.
They sell more books for Eric July than anybody that he pays.
Kind of do.
No, they do. They market that shit for him for free.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have even considered Eric July today until your chat, Aaron.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm like, yeah, fuck that guy. I don't like him either, but I think it's funny now. I mean, he's not the only one switching up their grift now that the worm has turned. There's a lot of them doing it.
He's gets.
And you're going to have a lot of people desperate to fill that Daily Wire void because they're going away.
I don't think it's gonna be him though. Eric July, because the thing is,
No, it's not because he's going
the thing with
mainstream.
Eric July, didn't want to be going away, but Ben Shapiro's a lot more intelligent than Eric July.
No, Ben Shapiro's going
Yeah,
bankrupt.
that's true. But he's still more intelligent. Oh, they show. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the footage. Oh, I want to see him fighting the kaiju. So yeah, okay. This is the footage you see. That might be what we get. That might be what we get.
When does when is Paramount?
Oh, Paramount is same day as Disney, the 3rd.
Thursday?
Yeah. Yes, I know, Brad. I know Film Bar signed exclusive left the Frogverse because Tony signed an exclusive deal with Whip. Good riddance. This- look at Superman. Superman has to give robots free will. He's a dictator. I'm kidding. So you know that clip you got enough.
I hope they don't. I hope they and however long this iteration lasts, I hope they never even touch that subject.
Okay, this is. I thought I could go sue for surprises. Wait, there's a picture. It's just a picture. Oh no. All right, that's probably a surprise.
What surprise?
This, the scene, the trailer. Like that's probably a surprise. The scene they're gonna show. That's what I'm saying. Because they dropped a scene instead of a trailer, so. But I still think a trailer will come out this month. We're 3 months out.
I don't know why they wouldn't attach a trailer to Sinners.
People were actually bored with the Superman presentation until the scene came out. I seen it online.
What people?
I don't know, on X, people that are attending there. They're tweeting while they're attending the thing.
They should be happy to be there.
Yeah. That's why they're not. That's why you call them fake fans. They're grassy. They're you know what? Real fans would be.
Well, they're tourists, but they're paid fan. They're what do I call professional fans?
Yeah.
They're disingenuous fucks.
Yeah, I mean this could have been 10 minutes long. It felt more like an interview than a presentation.
Well, the director and the executive producer and the director, the two heads of the studio, and the three main cast members of their biggest movie of the year come out and talk about their experience. And that's kind of what, when you hear me talk about Show West,
Yeah.
how CinemaCon used to be, that's what I'm talking about. Like every panel, every event, every whatever, it felt like a red carpet thing. And it hasn't been like that in a long time.
I know. Yeah, but you know what? You want to know something, Grassy? Vegas is not all that special anymore. A lot of cities call up to Vegas. A lot of cities and states cut up the vacation.
I don't have to go far to go to a casino.
Nope. Nope.
I could be at a casino in 30 minutes. 45 minutes.
Vegas was a new thing, the gambling.
But this is literally what CinemaCon
Okay, it's
is.
over.
Like everybody's like, "Oh, I'm disappointed." It's not the presentation that you're disappointed in. It's your unrealistic expectations. That's what you're disappointed in.
Yeah.
It's not. This isn't Hall H at San Diego. It's not Kevin Feige coming out on stage and giving you the next 8 years of movies that aren't going to come out. That's not what it is, and I wish. I've been saying it for years. I just wish people knew that would kind of. And I get that. What are they? It's not. I'll never be able to call it NATO Cinema United. I'd be able to call the show Cinema United, but it just sounds like a soccer team. I know lots of super intelligent people that live in both places, but whatever. Edge it up.
Man, I'm telling you, like it's gonna be disappointment. I mean, I guess the Lionsgate. I mean, it was not disappointment.
Yeah, I guess. Alan Tudyk.
I guess.
Number 4.
I guess the Batman rumors.
Robot number 4 gets all the. Yeah. Doesn't mean that he hasn't been cast though. It doesn't mean that they haven't already shot stuff with him.
I guess the Batman rumors were not true after all. It was an April Fool's joke.
No, I don't think it was an April Fool's joke. I think somebody just pulled an old or
here's the thing, DeGrasse.
Dust up out as an April Fool's
if they
joke.
if you're gonna have an event to cast Batman, it's not gonna be CinemaCon.
To announce
It's not gonna be
Batman,
CinemaCon.
you mean? Oh no, it's not. Again, that's not what this.
There's no cast announcements for roles in any of the presentations. Like
again, why they? I don't. I understand it generates word of mouth. It's the influencer culture and whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah,
they let people in. Again, they still have to pay. Nobody gets
April
in for free.
18th. Yeah, we'll probably get the trailer April 18th. This is more likely to happen. Superman Day will more likely get the trailer, and then. That's nice.
Why do they keep moving Superman Day?
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go because I have to watch Daredevil, and I gotta try to do a Daredevil stream.
I gotta watch Daredevil during spring break. I haven't had the time.
I'm late on Daredevil.
June is usually Superman. June is the historic Superman.
Oh, all right.
June, the second weekend in June, or third weekend in June, something like that, is when the big celebration in Metropolis, Illinois happens.
You might do a final trailer for in June, maybe, as we get closer, right? You usually do movies. Usually do 3 trailers, right? The sneak peek trailer, then the official trailer, then the trailer as you get closer to the release date, right? Usually 3 trailers, right?
Yeah, the real Superman Day is June 12th, not April 18th. Why April 18th? I don't know. Is it somebody's birthday? Is it one of the creators' birthday or something like that? I don't know.
No idea. It's a good question. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming on.
All right, man.
I'll be back. I'll be back again on probably 11 o'clock my time because of Daredevil. If you want to come back and I know you have if you want to talk, guys, whatever. But take care, guys. I'll see you back in an hour, guys.
Peace.
Later. Bye.